welcome back to Wheat City News. I'm your host, Kevin Spooner. Our lead story caught every fan of the Winnipeg Jets by surprise. As it turns out, pucks that ricochet off the goalie and into the net do not, I repeat, do not count as a goal. The fans in attendance at the sold-out Canada Life Centre could be heard telling star forward Mark Scheifele that he, quote, should have kicked it, referencing a goal from the previous contest that was allowed when it ricocheted off of Jets goalie Connor Hellebuyck and added yet another layer of controversy to what has already been a contentious playoffs. Next up, let's check in with Emmy Sanderson from the Downtown Biz for this week's Biz Report. How's the weather looking, Emmy?
Thank you, Kevin. I am here in downtown Brandon, of course, with the Biz Report. Now, you wouldn't know it by the umbrella, but today marks the first day of the downtown summer event season. And this is our very first May cruise night. Now, I'm with Dave Burba, who is the organizer of all this, and they are cruise night biggest fan, biggest organizer. So Dave, we've got a rainy day, but you know what I've been telling myself, because we saw this coming in the forecast, and I said, you know what, weather gods, you can have the May cruise night as long as you give us all the rest of them.
That's right. Yeah, and usually May is a crapshoot. You just never know what's going to happen in May. So last year it was terrible in May too, and then everything else was great. So it is what it is. We still have the diehards downtown here. We got probably a couple dozen cars came down here. So it is what it is, and we're happy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're always happy. You know, we do what we can when you're doing outdoor events. It is what it is. And you know what? Quite frankly, we needed this weather. Yeah. And here it is. You know, put out some forest fires, give our farmers some moisture for their fields. So that's okay. So, like I said, believe it or not, start of our downtown summer event season at our May cruise night. And we will see you back here again June 5th. Now, Dave, I am really excited about June 5th.
Yes.
Tell me what we're doing.
We're going to have grad night, and we're going to shut down 10th Street from Princess all the way to Pacific, but from Princess to Rosser. There's going to be cars there that want their picture taken with all the beautiful grads. Yeah. So that's where they're going to park. There'll be a lot of pictures taken there, and then there's going to be a walk down the street, I understand. Yeah. I didn't know about, but now I do, so that's great. It's going to be a super time. The grads will be excited. Everybody will want to see them in their pretty dresses and suits, so it'll be an excellent time, yes, for sure.
Yeah, so it's a new addition to Cruise Night. Cruise Night's been nice enough to let a group of downtown businesses kind of piggyback and make a celebration for our downtown grads. So if you're a downtown grad, a grandparent of a grad, a parent of a grad, a friend of a grad, or anything, come on down June 5th, Cruise Night. I promise it's not going to be this weather. And everyone get dressed up. We're going to have music, cookies, photo ops, all sorts of great stuff happening. And fun fact, we might also be doing a little filming for some special music video promotions. So if you want to get famous, come on down and be part of our crowd scenes that night. And it's going to be a great time. So thank you, Kevin. Back to you from Downtown Cruise Night May Rain Edition.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Emmy. Well, you heard it here first. Every cruise night from now on is going to be warm and sunny. Good news indeed. Well, the numbers are in. This week's arrest report, compiled by AI, shows that the Brandon Police Service had a slightly better week with only 28 arrests. But the good news is tempered with repeat offenders rising to over 60% of total arrests. Thankfully, we have the Brandon Discovery Center to cheer us up. And with this week's Riverbank Roundup, take it away, Des.
Hi there, this is Des for another week of the Riverbank Roundup, and we are springing into summer. It's getting really busy here. We have staff orientation last week, so we're really getting energy here at the Discovery Center. This week, we have had 3 different programs back to back. On Tuesday night, we had Grant Hamilton here for our first ever speakers series. Grant Hamilton is doing the Tour 21 Tour de France charity race, so he is taking on the same race that the Tour de France participants take, and he is doing it himself as the only Canadian in this charity ride. So Grant did a wonderful presentation this week for us, and he talked all about his training as well as a couple of pinky jokes On Wednesday, we had what is another recurring event here at Riverbank, Moon Teachings. Moon Teachings are led by our elder Debbie Huntinghawk, and she is Anishinaabe. She gives us teachings about the moon and women's mental health and releasing the burdens from the past month. This is something that we host here at the Discovery Center monthly, and it was a beautiful event here at the Sharing Circle this week. And on Thursday, we had another birding event. So Thursdays, we are trying to bring back programming that can happen again and again. This month of May, birding is what's happening. So we had a guide from West Bend Naturalists lead us along the riverbank paths and help us pick out different birds. We saw some cowbirds, we saw the purple martins, of course. Now, you might have been to the riverbank recently and saw something that you hadn't seen before. What is this thing? This is the Peter Sawatsky Caribou Gateway Plaza. This is a brand new piece just placed this month. Peter Sawatsky is an internationally acclaimed bronze sculpture artist, and Brandon is lucky enough to be chosen to be his legacy garden place. Here at the Riverbank Discovery Center, we have a master plan for placing these sculptures. 14 sculptures will be placed along Arbor Trail. This is the first piece to be placed, so this is a very exciting month for Brandon Riverbank. 9 years in the making to get this piece put in. This is a work done by Peter. Peter is an artist from Glenborough, Manitoba. He works with us to be able to find people that want to purchase these sculptures and have them here as part of his legacy garden. This is the first piece. We are so thrilled to be working with Peter and to continue this project. So if you haven't already, come take a drive, park in the parking lot and walk up to the sculpture, take a picture with it, check out the beautiful, intricate details of his bronze work. That's what's happening at Riverbank.
So many things to see and do at the riverbank. I know my dog and I spend a lot of time there, and knock on wood, no wood ticks yet. Now, before we get to Hannah's entertainment report, we have some exciting news to share about this year's Music in the Park. If you like ice cream, Comfort Kitchen will be selling ice cream at their location across from Princess Park, adding even more reasons to enjoy Brandon's outdoor spaces. And the answer is yes, we did save the best for last. Hannah, the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Thanks. We're back in studio at WCG. Just finished the Smack the Jack draw for this week. The board has gone back out into the community for the weekend to see some more people and get some more Smack the Jack sales going. I'm Hannah Price here for your arts and entertainment segment. Lots going on for the long weekend. First of all, though, can you hear the whistle of the wind outside? Yes, that's Manitoba, May long weekend. It's probably gonna rain. It most likely will snow. And you know what? That's the best way then to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go check out and see what arts and entertainment are out in the community this weekend. So lots happening on Saturday. Friday though, Friday tonight, at the 40, we've got a Look Music DJ, so it sounds like a bumping good time. Big dance floor, lots of good room for showing off your dance moves there. That'll be a good time. You can kick off your Saturday at Family Story Time at the Shoppers Mall Library branch with Michelle, and the therapy dogs will be there. So that'll be an exciting time just to start off with your family if you want. You could also go with the Westman Naturalists and check out some duck identification, not duck hunting as we all did back on the day on our Super Nintendos, but duck identification. So check out their Facebook page for more details. They'll have things there. Also happening with the Westman Naturalists, what a great group, providing tons of birding entertainment for your pleasure. if you're up at the park this weekend, which a lot of you probably are, check out their Warbler Trek. It starts at 8 a.m. You go for a little hike, you go for checking out to see some warblers. They're out and about this time of the year. That starts at 8 a.m. Once again, check out the Westman Naturalists Facebook group. They have a great list of everything happening then. Saturday night, you have two options. You've got the ballet or you've got bands at the 40. So on Saturday night at the WMCA, we've got the RWB, their professional school division, is going to be bringing a tour to the Westman. So super, super good ballet happening at the WMCA. Tickets online for that or at 728-9510. That's the only place to get your tickets. Scammers have been coming out of the woodwork, so just make sure that you get your tickets either at the box offices or online WMCA.ca. That, or you can head to the 40 for, I'm sure, a wonderful hardcore band called Rumskull, and they're with Evil Peace and Manitou. So that sounds like a fun local band to check out. You know what? You never know when you go to the 40 or you go to any other place, you might love it. So if it sounds weird, even better. Go check it out. It might be something that you're actually really, really into. And on Saturday night, so you're at the 40, hop over to the Lady of the Lake to check out Reimagine, to see Mariah and Polly. Reimagine, alt pop group there, 8 p.m., $10, which is a steal of a deal. Great snacks at Lady of the Lake as well. So yeah, tons going on. Enjoy your long weekend, and we'll see you next week for your Wheat City Arts and Entertainment. Back to you.
That is a heck of a lineup at the North 40. That caught my eye. But it brings us to our Wheat City News safety tip of the week. If you're going to go to a mosh pit, don't forget your jockstrap. Now, late breaking news. I just got out of an interview with none other than Grant Jackson, the MP for the Brandon area, and he had lots of good things to say. We don't have time to put that included in the newscast, but look for that online Monday or Tuesday. Be sure to check that out. But that's another edition of Wheat City News. Thanks for tuning in, and until next week, take care.